Okay, want to say, call halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai to the house of David. All right, the church of saints, the men, women, and children of the 1/3, double honors to the elder apostles of GMS. Salutations to all the Akim pushing this truth with integrity, all right, and with honor. So we have here this article from the Economic Collapse blog, all right, and I'll just shed a few words because this is a talk, all right. The inauguration is on Friday, so the title of this article is, Will there be war on the streets of Washington, D.C. during the inauguration on Friday? Okay, so that's the talk, all right. The talk is, you got some emotional people, some emotionally upset people in office. You have some emotionally upset people because Donald Trump is now about to be in office, and they're not happy with some of the policies that he wants to bring about, and some of the things that he's been pushing for, and then you have a wave of other people that are optimistic about his presidency, about making America white again. But either way, what we have here is a social struggle, that has been developing, okay? A class struggle, race struggle brewing, race war brewing, class war, all right? So, I'll just read a little line that says, was one paragraph that caught my attention. It said, Salakia was one particular. I can't find it. Maybe I'll go back on the. I'll go back. Maybe on the heading. It was on the heading, I think. Go back. Okay, so here it says here. Okay, this is just the heading of the article. This is where I read it. Matter of fact, I know where it is. Salakia. It's in the beginning. Okay, but it was the last part. All right, so here it is. Just wanted to read this part of the article right here. It says, okay, I'll just read it from the top. It says, the stage is set for a potentially very ugly confrontation between radical leftist protesters on one side and law enforcement authorities and Trump supporters on the other side. Okay, so class war, race war scenarios, okay, which has been happening, ever since, the whole presidential campaign. But now that he's in office, okay, and then you got so-called crackers now, right? These Edomites, incidents of them getting bold now, and just, boldly without any shame, very comfortable in their skin, just, being devils. They're starting to show, these devils are starting to show who they are, okay, and you'll see that more and more. It is being estimated that hundreds of thousands of supporters will be arriving in D.C. to celebrate the inauguration of Donald Trump, which is custom. It's customary to go dick ride your politicians, you know what I'm saying? And but being part of that bullshit, man, all those damn crowds is probably even more dangerous than being in Times Square when that damn ball drops. I hate crowds and the hell with them. But that's what's going to happen. So you're going to have the Donald Trump groupies, okay, that are going to be there, okay, the supporters. And it says, but it is also being estimated that hundreds of thousands of people will be coming to D.C. to specifically protest the inauguration of Trump, okay? These protesters plan to set up blockades, disrupt inaugural balls, all right, their parties, and generally cause as much chaos as they possibly can, all right? And listen to this next part, and it says, and in fact, a spokesperson for Disrupt J20 says that the goal of his organization is for Trump to be inaugurated amid complete chaos. Okay, we would like to headline the next day to be Donald Trump inaugurated amid complete chaos, not Donald Trump inaugurated amid applause. Okay, so you have these groups that are, publicly, making these statements, basically incriminating themselves. And so you can't help but think that in the midst of this, all this nonsense, which has been happening and will continue to happen, is you have agents provocateurs set up. Look up George Soros. Okay, George Soros orchestrated a lot of that Black Lives Matter bullshit. Also, all them incidences with protests and racist stuff going on at Trump rallies and shit. George Soros was orchestrating a lot of stuff. These devils, man, they're very crafty. Okay, so what is it now? 3 days till Friday. Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, 3 days till Friday. Okay, so stay tuned, folks. All right, because that's the talk. People are being nervous. People, which they should be nervous. They should be shitting their pants. Because we on our way. This is good news for us. Okay, us Israelites. We are well on our way. All right, to prophecies being fulfilled. Okay, which means we are closer and closer to getting the fuck out of here. All right, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom.